Martin, well done. You've managed a lot of memorable games in this fixture, but was that up there one of the sweetest?
Yeah, it was really obviously important to win the game. Great fight back by the players, lovely to win. Played some really great stuff. Strange enough, so did Rangers as well too. So it was first half was just really hectic. It was one of those: you have the ball, they have the ball, you have it, they have it, and they made the most of it. And so coming from behind today was great for us.
What did you make of Daisen Maeda's performance and his 2 goals as well?
Sensational, really sensational. His second goal was out of this world, but his whole performance, he starts off with closing down the negative part of the game, which he galvanises the side because he's so good at it, and then his own performance, scoring the goals with the ball, was magnificent.
You've been picking up the results, but the team had taken some criticism in recent weeks for performances. Was that today closer to a Celtic side that looked like they were going to win the title?
The performances, I think Celtic, I think the team can actually, when you play with a bit of freedom. But how often do you get freedom? You have to win football matches here. You have to dig it out. And people were talking about the 4 goals that we scored in extra time against St Mirren. It's been part of the Celtic thing. But we've had to work for that. We've really had to work for it. This is the whole point. And today, I thought there was some fabulous stuff being played. The crowd, of course, played a big part. I thought they were really terrific. Carried us along at a time when Rangers were in the ascendancy. But the criticism, I'm not worried. It'd be nice to start a season, get your own thoughts together, your own plans, all that type of stuff, and lay out plans for the whole season. Wasn't to be, but we've been playing catch up. That's the thing, and we're still playing catch up. So I don't know. Maybe they might extend the season for us to catch up.
The gap's just 1 now, Martin, with 2 to go. What's your feeling and what's your sense of what's to come in the next week?
What's to come? We have to win. We have no no grounds for dropping points. We can't afford to do it. I would expect and just expect Hearts to win their game. So we've a really difficult match at Motherwell. Really difficult. And I couldn't even think about the following game until that match is played. Really difficult, as was proved last night.
Do you get the sense from within, even saw at the end with the celebrations, that the team feel that this is very much on now, that this, what was once probably seen as improbable, is now within the grasp?
Okay, what were they celebrating?
Well, obviously the win, but
how
huge that 3 points was in the context of the season.
Right, okay, I didn't see that. I went down the tunnel. I think the players, I think they're delighted with their own performance. I think they're delighted with the comeback in the game. Could have wilted, didn't do that. But I think there's in the dressing room, I think there's only thoughts on Wednesday, definitely.
Are you more confident now, Martin?
Who?
Are you more confident now?
Me?
Yeah.
I've never been confident. No. Never.
It's the longest winning win the team's put together this season. That must count for something.
Yeah. I'm sure. Sorry, I'm sure it will. I'm hoping so. People said to me about momentum, and I think momentum can get shifted at any given moment. We're doing fine, really doing fine in the game, in the games, and but as you say, it's something about we're just trying to find a way to win. But today, obviously special against Rangers, it is, but it's eventually, in the scheme of things, it's just 3 points, and we can look no further than Wednesday.
Martin, but results-wise, certainly, Tannadice was a kind of line in the sand from which the results have been very, very good. Did something change for you at that point?
Well, I think that I thought that we were poor that particular day. Aside from the pitch, it doesn't really matter. That's the nature of the game. we had a couple of chances in the match. We had one Kieran Tierney put over the bar early on, and in the actual forced a really great save from their keeper. But we didn't play well in the match. We deserved to lose it, and it was probably the first time that we were really starting to really question whether we have it or not. And also I think it'd give a bit of time for reflection, because there was an international break then, and so the team, whatever they were thinking about, they've been roaring back, and even with all the wins that we've had, we're still behind. Good news, that, isn't it?
They're behind, but how important is it now that it's firmly now in your own hands, isn't it, now, these 2 games to go?
If you win the matches, yeah, if you win the games, it's true. But and I suppose that before last night, that's the scenario that you'd have wanted. You know, I said before that even if Hearts had won last night, it's very much in their own hands, because the goal difference is probably be too great. But at least it's in our hands. We have to try and do something about it.
Obviously, you watched the game last night, Mark. Do you think that maybe gave the players an added boost going into the last night?
I think so. Yeah, I think it would have done. I think if Hearts had won, then it's a long way back for you, and it might have been, particularly having conceded the goal. But I wouldn't disagree with you. I think it gave us a bit of a boost as well too. So, ready to go.
I just get you thinking about starting Luke McCowan today on the right, and then having to bring him off at half time for Seb. What was it thinking?
Yeah, well, what we thought is that with Alistair getting fitter each time he plays, and the ability to get up and down and support people, just thought that Luke might been able to have cut inside. As it turns out, he made the pass for the equalising goal, and it was tough really for him, because it was hard to get a breath. Hasn't started a game for a little while, and the pace was really hectic. So from that viewpoint, just changed it at half time. But the reasoning behind it was the very fact that Alistair can get fitter, he can join in, and if Luke was coming inside a couple of times, he could thread little things through to Alistair on the overlap.
In terms of
that was the thought. Didn't so.
Martin, you're saying you're not confident, you don't feel confident generally. How are you feeling about the next week?
Just exactly that, you know. No, it's the games. We've been fighting a long way. We know what's ahead of us now at this minute. Wednesday we're really tough, and I think that was shown from last night. But it doesn't mean that we don't. I think the run that we're on gives us confidence to go and compete, and also the fact that we've come from behind today as well too. I know we're at home, crowd were brilliant for us, but to come from behind against Rangers and play in the manner in which we did, particularly in the second half, was that should give us a boost.
But have the players been quite calm through this run, Mark? Because it would be easy to feel the stress in the crowd.
I think that at half time in the game, today I just thought that there was a calmness. Said to the players, listen, we're doing fine. We will get opportunities. We have to take them, and if we can keep Rangers at bay. I thought that they came on strong in the latter stages of the second half, but we had, by that time, I suppose we had forced the 2 goals and we're in front. But getting back to your point, I think we feel more confident than perhaps before.
In terms of the best old firm goals you've seen, is Daisen Maeda's up there with Henrik Larsson's goal?
Yeah, it is very much so. Yeah. Henrik will disagree, of course, but I assume you're talking about in the year 2000. Yeah, great goal, Maeda. He was super today, super. Honestly.
Which one was
really
better?
Super. I'm going to take him out tonight. So he was terrific, really terrific. I don't know where he gets the energy from.